What's going on, everybody? This is Derek with Fat Planet LP, and I'm joined with this pretty gal over to my side. Not sure, it's probably to my left, it could be to my right, I don't know yet, but she's there, and you're looking at her. That's Celina, the hottie! Isn't she beautiful? Not as beautiful as me, of course, but...
No.
As the title says with the podcast, and as my kid is screaming in the background, this is the dumbest laws in the United States. This is kind of like a test podcast of a sort, which is why my kid's in the background. And I mean, it's by no means going to be professional whatsoever. I just want to get your take on it. I just want to see what you guys think about it. If you like the podcast type thing, if you like the setup, if this is the kind of thing that you would like to see once in a while. Yes, I am predominantly a gaming channel, reviews, tutorials, gameplay, so on and so forth. But I'm also a very funny and humorous family type of channel as well, which is why I have ratings and everything else on my videos. I'm one of the only channels to actually put ratings on. So that's why I want to cater to everybody. So again, this is more of a test type thing to see, you know, if you guys like the podcast. There will be more people in the future, but you know, who better to start it than me and her. So
Woo!
Yeah, let's get on it. So the first topic we're going to discuss here, of course, is dumb laws in the United States, which is the title of the video. And we're going to start with my home state of Illinois. What better state to start with, right? So I guess according to the laws here in Carbondale, Illinois, actually, no, that's been retracted. So we're going to skip that. The very first law we're going to start with is my personal favorite, Champaign, Illinois. It is unlawful to pee in your neighbor's mouth.
Oh, God.
So
I hope that's unlawful everywhere.
You would think. You would think. That's under the golden showers category when it comes to certain yucky videos that some of you may have viewed on the internet. I said viewed instead of view, and I feel stupid. Oh, you gotta delete it! Delete it! Okay. So, if you plan on going to Champaign, Illinois, please do not have any plans set. Do not book hotels or make dinner arrangements if you plan on actually peeing in somebody's mouth, because it's just not going to happen in Illinois. I'm very sorry. Go to Nevada or something where it's legal. If you want to pee in people's mouths, go to Nevada. Okay.
Yeah.
I particularly
get caught.
I like to pee on dogs. I don't pee in people's mouths. That's just a thing. Chicago has a lot of weird ones, as one would probably guess. But yeah, some of these aren't really that stupid. I mean, being, you know, a volunteer peace officer such as myself, some of these actually make kind of sense. So I'm going to skip the ones that aren't really funny and they're just there because they think they're stupid, but I think they're actually kind of good. Here's one that's kind of controversial. All businesses in the city of Chicago entering into contracts with the city must sift through their records and report any business they had dealing with slaves during the era of slavery.
Oh.
Yes.
Where would you even find records on that?
Why would you even need records on that? It's 2014.
Oh, that's awkward.
Yeah, I don't understand. It's like, oh, well, you had slaves 200 years ago. We're not going to do business with you. It's like, dude, I wasn't born at that time. That was like my great-great-great-grandfather. You know, my great-grandpappy. Back then, it'd be grandpappy.
You cannot have a business if your great-great-great-grandfather owned slaves.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Well, you can't do business with the city. That's the thing.
Yeah, you've been excluded.
Yeah.
Because
unfortunately,
someone else's problems.
That would be under the category, definitely, of stupid. This is kind of funny. This is one of those things where this is the type of law that relates to the do not drink labels on Windex. Okay?
Oh, God.
It is illegal. Hence, you will be arrested if you eat in a place that is on fire. Don't do it. Do not do it. If you are sitting in Subway and you are enjoying your Eat Fresh sandwich and it catches fire, you better leave the building immediately. Do not sit there and continue to eat on your sandwich or you will be arrested.
What if the part of the building that's on fire, you can't see the fire? Are you still arrested?
Well, the building's on fire. The law is not too straight on that. I'm sure there's subsections and stuff like that, which I don't know why you would need a subsection to the building is on fire law, but, you know, it's Chicago. I mean, they're their own nation pretty much. So some of these laws do not shock me whatsoever. But just to be safe, in case there are other laws like that exist, if you are eating at Taco Bell or McDonald's and you happen to notice that it's on fire,
get out.
It's probably going to be the safe move to just go ahead, not for your safety, for you getting burnt on fire, but just so you don't go to jail. You might want to leave the building. So.
Yeah, who cares about burns? No one wants to go to jail.
Exactly. And also, while you are escaping to the street, if you happen to see a dog, it is illegal to give him whiskey. Yeah.
Is that really a thing?
It's a law. It says it's illegal to give a dog whiskey. Rum is completely fine. Chardonnay, Little Captain Morgan. Not Jack Daniels though. That is a whiskey, and you will be arrested.
What if it's your dog? What if it's your dog?
You can't give him whiskey. It doesn't say it is illegal to give a strange dog whiskey. It's any dog. It's under animal cruelty and stuff like that, I'm sure. But why you can't give him rum? I don't know. Who knows? Maybe it's the way it's worded. I'm sure it's all alcohol, but yeah, they chose whiskey.
Yeah, they didn't say all alcohol. They said whiskey.
This is very unfortunate for you animal-loving fishing types. Just you, if you like to fish and you love animals, you probably do not want to live in the city of Chicago. It is unfortunate that it is forbidden to fish while sitting on a giraffe's neck.
Oh, no. That's how you get the best angle.
That's what I'm thinking. Normally when I go catfish fishing, I do it at dusk or in early morning, as some people like to. And I sit on my giraffe right on the top of his neck, and I get the best bites.
I can only take myself seriously for so long.
Hear my kid he's just lollygagging around. He don't even care. He's just like, blah, 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 blah. That's all right. Yeah, so no fishing on giraffe necks. Okay, you gotta give me your word not to do this.
I never will.
Kites may not be flown within city limits. I can see pros and cons of that. I think it's a little stupid. I mean, I know they have city parks. God forbid, what are you supposed to do at the park if you're not flying your kite? I guess the city parks are more restricted to crime and pickpockets and stuff like that. I mean, we'd hate to see them little 6-year-olds out there, flying their SpongeBob kites. I mean, that's prison time for sure.
That's almost a mean, stupid law.
That is a very, very, very stupid law. Oh, wow. Okay. For you alcoholics out there, you might want to pay particular attention to this. In the suburb of Pullman, it is extremely illegal to drink beer out of a bucket while sitting on the curb. Now,
that's quite specific.
Granted, you could be sitting on a fire hydrant, but that fire hydrant is real close to the curb, so that's a gray area. I mean, I can imagine, cop pulls up, sitting on the fire hydrant, drinking beer out of a bucket, are you? Yes, sir.
But the fire hydrant is on the curb.
Yeah,
plot twist.
But he's not sitting on the curb. So that'd be a strange one. Now, son, I could write you a citation for this. You are technically on the curb. And then they end up going to court, and then they got to fight it over. Yeah, it's just don't drink beer out of a bucket outside, okay? If you want to drink beer in a bucket, the safest place to do it is probably in your own household, okay?
Or on the roof.
Or on the roof, absolutely. That's one of my favorites. You just gave away my favorite beer bucket drinking spots is going to be on the roof.
I'm sorry.
Apparently in Cicero, Illinois, humming on public streets is prohibited, but only on Sundays.
Oh.
So if you are the gospel going, Jesus. Don't be doing that on Sunday because they will ticket you. In Cicero.
Cicero.
Yeah.
Like
because
Lord
you
Cicero.
you know, like them old gospel ladies, like they walk around that Jesus, oh Jesus, yeah, don't hum, don't do it. You can
On
bellow
Sunday?
out, you can bellow out Jesus all you want. Do not hum. If you get into that, you're gonna hear click click, like, oh no. On Sunday, yeah.
Sunday is when I would imagine
Of
everyone
all
would be
days, Sunday in Cicero. Do not move to Cicero. We're banning Cicero from being lived in.
Yes.
Collinsville. Now, this is kind of a controversial subject here. A lot of people do not like this particular, well, I wouldn't say topic, but the particular genre in this topic. In Collinsville, Illinois, they have made it illegal to wear sagging pants.
I'm okay with that.
I'm okay with that too. It goes along the borderline of public indecency law, and that's where I think that's kind of standing. I know a lot of private businesses and stuff have signs out with that, and I know it's a fashion of a sense, and it's not necessarily a lot of people take that and put it toward like the African American culture, but that's just not the case anymore. I mean, it's 2014, folks. White, black, green, yellow, Indian, Chinese, a lot of people are sagging their pants. A lot of people apparently love the look of their butt cheeks, and they want to share that with you. Or either that, or they want to show off their new SpongeBob SquarePants boxers, which I have seen, like, the funniest thing, knowing most people know that I work at a kiosk at a mall primarily, and you're going to see stuff like that, you know? And I have seen, like, the thuggiest of the thugs. We're talking about the gold chains, the hats cocked, the swagger walk, been all pimpish, like, yeah, I'm a thug. And they go walking by, and I look over, and then there's Elmo boxers sticking out from the back. I can't take you seriously as a thug if you are wearing Elmo boxers. You could literally pull a gun out and be like, give me your cash. I'll look down and be like, that's some nice underwear, dude. You got Mickey Mouse to go with that? Like, I couldn't take you seriously. I wouldn't even see the gun. I'd be staring at them Elmo boxers like, yeah, them are nice, dog. Mm-hmm.
And you've seen that before. I
have seen that before. Granted, I haven't seen Elmo, but I have seen SpongeBob SquarePants. True to word. Yes. Yes.
Oh, that's scary.
Yeah, it's a little weird. It's a little weird. Let's look at Vermont. Vermont's probably, let's see here. All residents shall bathe every Saturday night in Bear, Vermont. I agree with that.
Can they shower instead?
Well, I mean, it's bathe. You know, that doesn't necessarily mean bath. I think that just means to cleanse, to bathe something. So that's okay.
So if you haven't showered the rest of the week, you have to do it on Saturday.
Yes, it is mandatory.
Seems legit.
It's mandatory. If I walk up to you on Saturday, I go,
you smell like BO. You're in the rest.
Mm-hmm. You're gonna take a son. Now these are great here. These are great. This is Utah. Utah. This is gonna be great. Kaysville. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. You must have identification to enter a convenience store after dark. Okay. Okay. I mean, there's a lot of states that have like loitering laws that state that you have to have identification on you. But then again, that's when it comes to the impedance of freedom too, that you do not have to always identify yourself unless you're in, you know, unless you're committing a crime or something like that. So
right,
yeah, it's kind of one of those iffy ones.
To keep youngins out off the streets late at night, I guess.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
That could be worse.
Wow. They've had to read this law wrong. This looks weird. Ogden, Utah. Only animal service officials and policemen may molest animals.
Oh!
Yeah. So if you're walking down the street and you're hearing, You better look around the corner, because if it ain't a cop or an animal service person, call the police immediately. Call them.
Oh my god.
Call them. Just
Why
just
is
call
that a
them.
thing? Why is that? Why would you be molesting animals?
I have no idea.
Oh my god. Oh man, I feel bad. So if you're into that, then you should either become a police officer or an animal service person, I guess.
Pretty much.
There you go.
I think that's what it's what they're getting
Head on
at.
over to Utah.
That is what they're getting at. Minnesota has some strange ones too. Cottage Grove, Minnesota. Airplanes may not be landed in city parks. So if you are flying on a Delta Flight 273 and the pilot is making an emergency landing, make sure he does not land in a park in Cottage Grove.
He's going straight to jail.
Exactly. He's not even going to get out of the plane. SWAT's going to bust through that cockpit and they're going to haul him away. Residents of even-numbered addresses may not water their plants on odd-numbered days, excluding the 31st day where it applies.
Oh, God.
That's one of the weirdest things I have ever seen.
That would just confuse me. I wouldn't know which day I could and which day I couldn't.
Yeah. Yeah. Any person who persuades another to enter a massage therapist business after 11 p.m. is guilty of a misdemeanor.
Okay, read that again.
Any person who persuades another to enter a massage therapist business after 11 p.m. is guilty of a misdemeanor.
So if I persuade my friend to get a massage.
Yeah, as long as it's not after 11 p.m.
At 11:07.
Then it's a misdemeanor.
My God.
Yep. Oh,
My
yeah.
God.
Connecticut.
I don't even know any massage places that are open after 11.
I don't either. And if they are, they're kind of shady, which is probably hey, you want to go get a massage? It's 11:02. Yeah. Connecticut has some decent ones here. It is illegal to walk backwards after sunset in the village of Devon.
That's unholy.
Yeah, it must be. In, what is this, Guilford, Connecticut? Only white Christmas lights are allowed to be displayed.
That's racist.
Well, when I say a white-only town, that's probably what that's going to apply to. I totally meant the Christmas lights. Don't take that as racism at all. Yeah, it's totally the Christmas lights.
Not the people, the lights.
In Hartford, you are in Hartford, Connecticut. Here we go. So I've heard of Hartford, Connecticut. Apparently, you are not allowed to cross the street if you are walking on your hands.
Damn it!
But you can do it on the sidewalk. You could totally do it on the sidewalk. That's fine.
Okay.
That's totally fine.
So we just can't use the crosswalk.
Correct. And Rocky Hill, an arcade may not have more than a total of 4 amusement devices, such as ping pong tables, pinball machines, or shuffleboard tables.
Per business, per house, or what?
Per arcade. If you have an arcade, you can have no more than a total of 4 amusement devices. I guess it doesn't include the arcade machines, but who knows?
That's definitely a stupid one. It's an arcade.
It's not as stupid as Southington. Southington Silly String is banned. Yep.
I love Silly String.
I love Silly String too. I
never going there.
Loved it. I loved it. I come up with like 3 cans of one. Like I'm not going to Southington.
I'm never going there.
In Waterbury, if you are a musical person or one of, let's just say if you're a musical person, you probably don't want to get your hair cut in Waterbury. Apparently, it is illegal for any beautician to hum, whistle, or sing while working on a customer.
Jesus, that makes their job really boring.
That's, It's a little stupid.
Little. La 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 la. You're under arrest.
Little stupid. So look at Iowa, the state where my wife was from.
Uh-oh.
Let's see. Let's see if there's any good ones in here. Here we go. Dubuque, Iowa. Any hotel in city limits must have a water bucket and a hitching post in front of the building.
For survivalists.
It must be.
Yeah.
It must be. Like,
After
zombie
7 days,
apocalypse
I understand
hits,
that.
you better have a hitching post and a water bucket, because everybody's going to be on horses and drinking from buckets. So.
Exactly. Seems legit.
Oh,
Good
it does. It does.
Good job. Good job, Iowa.
You could be arrested if you pick a flower from a city park in Mount Vernon.
They work hard. They work hard in that landscape.
And if you plan on throwing bricks onto the highway, you must first get written permission from the city council. I can imagine that one.
How many people have they said
We're open.
yes
Come
to?
in. Hi, city council. My name is Derek. I would like to throw bricks on your highway. May I have written permission, please? That'll go over well.
Oh, that's possibly Iowa's dumbest law.
And if you are a major flirt, whether you're married, non-married, single, non-single, gay, lesbian, straight, bisexual, bi-curious, do not go to Ottawa. Because in Ottawa, it is illegal within city minutes to wink at a woman you do not know. My God, you could whistle at her. You could probably flash your thing. But do not, under any circumstances, wink at that woman.
What if you have a spasm?
I don't know. That would be one of those things where you'd have to bring a doctor's note and proof. I have a doctor's note. I swear to God, it's Tourette's. I'm not winking at her.
That's so sad.
Kentucky. Oh, we have got to touch Kentucky before the podcast is over here.
Oh, God.
Fort Thomas, Kentucky. Dogs may not, under any circumstances, molest cars.
Damn.
Yeah.
Can't go to Kentucky.
It's unfortunate. Owensboro, a woman may not buy a hat without her husband's permission.
Oh, come on. What?
Oh, now this, this is, oh no. This is crazy.
Oh, God.
I can't stand, oh my God. Owensboro, Kentucky. If you are a fan of the Kama Sutra, do not live in Owensboro, Kentucky. Now, I know some of you exist. And I'm talking about you. I'm talking about you people. You people. I'm looking at you. If you are in Owensboro, Kentucky, under no circumstance whatsoever shall you engage in anal sex.
Oh, I'm okay with that.
I'm fine too. Especially on the receiving end. I'm completely fine with that law. But for those of you who enjoy it, do not do it in Owensboro, Kentucky. So if you are on a business trip and you stop at a hotel,
Do it.
There's a special way the bed's like they're gonna know. They're gonna buy. He's doing it in the butt. We gotta call the police.
Oh my God.
Good Lord have mercy. Good Lord have mercy.
Oh my God, Kentucky. Oh, Kentucky.
Good old Kentucky. Kentucky never fails. Never, never, never. Now, Maryland.
Oh, love Maryland.
I'm going to hit Maryland, and then I'm going to hit, the next one is going to be for my buddy Cage. I'm going to hit New Jersey. New Jersey. But Maryland first. Maryland is quite surprising here. In Baltimore, Maryland, it is illegal to take a lion to the movies. Now, granted, you could probably take him out to dinner, but do not,
What if
under
it's a
any
cub?
circumstances, take it. No, it's still a lion. I mean, I'm thinking they're talking about the specific animal breed. So, you know, you might not want to take your cat either, in case someone like misidentifies it. So,
Oh my.
yeah.
Can you take a wolf?
Oh, I like this one. No, well, you probably could. Yeah, it specifies a lion. So,
Sorry, cat people.
no person who is a tramp or a vagrant shall loiter in any park at any time.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well.
So if you're a tramp, don't go into any parks in Baltimore. Mm-mm.
A tramp.
It is a
That's
violation
a term?
of city... Yeah, tramp. It specifically says a tramp or a vagrant. It is a violation of city code to sell chicks or ducklings to a minor within 1 week of Easter.
But after Easter, it's fine.
After Easter, it's fine. You could be a 2-year-old. They don't care.
Yeah.
Sell as many
could have
ducklings as you
rabies.
want. Exactly. It could bite them. Yeah, doesn't matter.
No big deal.
It is illegal to throw bales of hay from a second-story window in Baltimore, Maryland. Yeah.
That immediately makes me think of 7 Days to Die.
It does.
Because that's exactly what hay bales are used for.
Yeah.
To save a fall. So, hope you're not, jumping out of a window in Maryland.
Oh, no, this one's a little depressing.
Oh. Uh-oh.
In Rockville, Maryland, citizens may not swim in the public fountains within city limits. Outside of city limits is fine, but if you're within city limits, you cannot swim in the fountains, guys. I am sorry. It cannot happen. Celina, what state are you from, hon?
Georgia.
Oh, let's look up the Georgia. Almighty Georgia. Oh, Georgia. I love me some Georgia.
I'm sure it has some really bad ones.
In Ackworth, Georgia, all citizens must own a rake. Apparently, they have problems with fall at that time.
Apparently so.
Athens, Clark County. Adult bookstores may not sell alcohol, and my child is the devil. If you want to read your favorite book in public to your friends, you must do it before 2:45 a.m. Now, I don't know how exactly you would enforce that kind of law, because if it's 2:46 a.m., it is still technically before 2:45 a.m. the next day. So, good luck with that one.
That's a good point. Yeah,
Yeah.
Huh.
It is illegal to sell 2 beers at once for a single price. For example, a beer can't run a 2 Bud Lights for $5 special. Or a bar. Sorry, a beer. That's the goofiest thing I have ever heard.
Where is that?
This is in Athens, Clark County.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
I don't go there.
I wouldn't. Though being forced to close your business is bad enough, Athens, Clark County forces one to obtain a license before holding a going out of business sale.
Oh, jeez.
Little ridiculous. Oh.
So you're
well,
out of business.
this is unfortunate for you bingo fans. If you happen to be in that area of Georgia, goldfish may not be given away to entice someone to enter a game of bingo. So if you own a bingo hall, or if you're going to go play bingo, leave the goldfish at home. If you own a mule, you may not allow the mule to roam around Athens unsupervised, but you can totally be with it.
Makes sense.
Yeah. Just don't give it
It's
$1
not
and tell it to
terrible.
go have fun. That's not going to happen.
No.
Persons under the age of 16 may not play pinball after 11.
Why?
I have no idea. Couldn't tell you.
Georgia.
It is illegal for one to make a disturbing sound at a fair.
What constitutes as disturbing?
That's a good question. What if I
Good
fart?
question.
Am I going to jail? I'm on the Ferris wheel. I'm at the very top. They're letting some kid on. I go, somebody hears it. All of a sudden, there's 3 police officers waiting on me to come down. All right, let's go ahead and hit New Jersey. We're going to hit New Jersey real quick, yeah? Oh, good Lord. There is a lot of dumb stuff.
Figures.
Bernards Township, New Jersey. It is illegal to frown, as the town is a frown-free town zone.
Oh, God. Who wrote that?
I'm sure that's some sort of a slogan. There's no way that's a law.
Yeah.
There's no way. If you think that's a law, my God.
Oh, God.
Blairstown. No street side trees may be planted that obscure the air.
Obscure the air.
Obscure the air. I don't know how one would go without obscuring the air. God forbid.
Oh, God. I don't even...
It is illegal to throw ashes on the sidewalk. I'm in particular in agreement with this one. I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
Apparently, there's no shooting ranges. They are outlawed in Blairstown.
Oh, it's kind of boring.
That
kinda
is.
sucks.
It's kind of, you know. It does. That it really sucks. I don't.
There should be one in every town. Gotta get your practice in.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Okay, one more, guys. One more. I know I promised that Rhode Island, or not Rhode Island, but New Jersey was the last one. But no, there's one more. There is one more. This is Oregon.
Oregon.
Oregon. This is the last one for the video, guys.
Oh, it's got to be super good.
In Marion, Oregon. Are you a churchgoer, Celina?
Nope.
You're not? Okay. Okay. We used to be. We just don't really have time for it anymore.
Yeah.
But
people don't.
Yeah, and that's the thing. I'm one of those people that don't think you have to go to church or you're going to hell. No, I don't think that. But in Marion, it is explicitly forbidden for ministers of any denomination to eat garlic or onion before delivering their sermon.
Okay, so Oregon is a community of vampires.
It must be. That's kind of what I'm getting. No garlic or no onions before delivering a sermon.
So
I've never been to a church where like the minister or the preacher, or the reverend or the father, whoever you want to call them, is like 3 feet from your face.
You know what? That makes sense because as soon as you close those church doors, garlic breath everywhere.
But he can fart. It doesn't say anything about him farting. The man can eat bean burritos the night before and be like, and the Lord said, Dotty jotty jaw, amen. That's fine. That's perfectly fine. And he could Dutch oven you. The shutters will close, the doors will lock, and he'd be like, oh, the Lord will teach you. Ladies and gentlemen, that has been some of the dumbest laws in the United States. I hope you enjoyed this podcast. And if this is something that you like and something that you want us to continue doing, don't forget to thumbs up the video, leave some comments. If you know of any other idiotic laws you want to share, please go ahead and leave them in the comments yourself. And until the next podcast, hopefully there'll be another one, depending on your votes. You guys take care. We'll be seeing you.